And welcome to tonight's 2024 Crystalis Randomizer Tournament matchup. We have a second round fixture between bitter rivals m4sh4m4 and CodeGorilla. Last season, m4sh4m4 was the reason for CodeGorilla being knocked out of the tournament. Winner of this match will go on to face either the Axeman or Sho Futamaki, while the loser will face either Leaf or myself. I'm your commentator for tonight, 00713, coming to you live from the Tower Press Box at Goa Stadium. And with me tonight is the Axeman himself and Just Chris. Welcome, team.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is a
what do you all
complicated
feel?
rando with a lot of like glitched out flags and crazy stuff going on. So it's great that we've got so many great players to commentate this and keep everyone going. If we're ready, we can go ahead and start these runners.
Yep, just give me a sec to remember how to actually watch stuff on Discord. Just make sure our runners are ready. I don't know if you wanted to give them any heads up as what to expect tonight, Axeman.
Yeah, let me tell them.
Tell them right away.
All right, I think we're good to go.
CodeGorilla says he's good. Seeing if m4sh4m4 is also going to confirm as well. Last thing we want to do is start when someone is not truly ready. We're going to count down.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
We're going to count down. Pressing the quit button. And count down 15 seconds to blast off.
Woo! Let's see if they remember to hold down when they start here.
I know I always forget.
So holding down skips this animation in the cryo tube. Okay, so a little tail of the tape here. m4sh4m4 is ranked second. We did a few seeding races, and m4sh4m4 actually took one of the races first place and did well enough in the other ones to score second place overall on the seeding. Code is back in six.
Oh, I see the race room timer started, but I don't see the racers timers. Oh, there it goes. Codes is going.
Probably a bit of a delay.
Yeah, looks like there's some delay.
There we go. Okay, never mind.
Now, of course, this is Randomizer, and right off the start, you're going to notice two things. First off, the palettes are all weird, and secondly, the audio is all weird. And that's just to disorient our runners, and you'll see soon enough why. Some local urban fruit of power doesn't really seem too exciting.
We see Code going into the shop. We have a glitch that lets you switch the prices in the shop. We also have a wild warp, and so when we see them just randomly warping like this, there's actually a number of warp points set throughout the game that are that the runners can actually just warp to with a controller combo. I believe that one was Saber West. And this one, what do you think? I think it's Fog Lamp Cave.
Fog Lamp. Fog Lamp is purple with Firewall.
That one is Waterfall. Wait, no, it could be Hydra. I think it's Waterfall though.
Oh, but anyway, m4sh4m4 did find Waterfall.
Oh, yes, this is definitely a Waterfall.
And we also have...
that's got to be the pyramid. So there's a boss here that we have to beat at some point, but there is a chest that can be picked up without a sword. So I should point out, there's no swordless mode in Crystalis. You've got to get a sword to like hurt anything, but we don't start out with one. You've got to find it, and until you find the sword, you can't beat any enemies. So if there's a boss in your way, you're not going to get anywhere.
We got some slopes On Mashama's side, we could be at either Saber North or Saber West. I don't know why people call it Saber South. It's crazy people write Axeman. I think
This is Saber West.
Saber West, yeah.
And I think both the runners are figuring this is their access to the Bryn Mawr area, the Cordell Plains, and so they're gonna take advantage of that to reach the town of Bryn Mawr. Bryn Mawr is an important town to reach in these flags because you can actually, well, not really buy so much as, glitch your way to an infinite number of warp boots and medical herbs. Very useful. It also has a pawn shop, which will let you sell items. And so you can use the glitches to sort of to jank some items and then sell them. Anyway, neither runner had picked up any warp boots before. Those warp boots are real important because they're going to let you teleport between different towns. I wonder if they're thinking about a hell run.
Hell runs are in logic, and the only hell run is over to the marsh to see the dwarves.
Now the hell run, I'm not sure if you're required to do the hell run at level 1 though, because at level 1 your HP bar is a little low and doesn't actually cover the entire amount of health you can get. And so even if you have like a full inventory of medical herbs, I think you got to have pretty much a full inventory of medical herbs and use them at like the right time in order to get through there. We've got the Oasis Cave.
I think I'd like to point out we got access to a lot of locations.
Yeah. So the number of wild warp points is actually random. I think it's between... So you always get one that's at the beginning of the game in the Mezame Shrine, and then you get 4 to 15 more.
Got access to Sabera 2 boss fight.
That's not going to be real helpful without a sword.
But
if we're lucky... Oh, this is Mado's area.
The Mado's area has a lot of items.
Yes. So there's going to be a total of 5 items. So wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, okay, so that's right. One of them's behind a wall, and since we have no swords, we know we can't get it. But with 5 items here, we know that we're going to get something here.
One of them is a fruit pond. Now, they don't have to walk on some spikes. Those spikes are very dangerous to the feet. Unless if you could jump. Jumping would be cool, but sadly they don't have jump up. We do have telepathy, which might lead us back to that hell run that we were talking about earlier.
Luckily, we've got a lot of medical herbs, so there's no reason they can't just keep healing. I think that's Code's idea now.
Mashama is going to be checking the first item at Hydra.
Oh, good play. Did we see this yet? I don't think so. Oh, that's useful.
What did I miss?
It was the hazmat suit. The hazmat suit is the first item on the mountain. And that's going to be useful for pretty much everything. Oh, and that's Portoa. Mashama can get an item here from the Queen if he wants.
Doesn't seem like he wants to. He just warped away.
Code's gonna get it.
We do have some glitches, which we see both runners doing right now. They are doing the statue glitch to get behind the soldier, and that will trigger an item, which is just a crappy antidote.
Oh well. We still don't have any swords, but we can get Portoa as a warp point. We can see what they want, and it's a statue.
Guy wants a statue.
Hmm. Now this is the crypt.
Well, that means that, as we learned from last night, they might not need the Boa Sun and Boa Moon in order to beat the game.
As long as they remember.
Orb of Fire.
Fire, that's a nice pickup. So there's 2 items in the crypt that they'll be able to pick up. And then later on, that's going to come into play when they can actually go to the end game right from here. However, there's a number of things that have to be, yeah. So there's a number of things that they have to do before they can actually make the final boss spawn. You have to get all the swords, and you have to beat all the bosses. And that's going to take a little while here. So just because they've got access to the end game doesn't necessarily mean they can beat the game anytime soon here. So don't worry, we still got a lot of game to go.
It didn't really seem like there was anything useful at the crypt.
No, there's an orb of fire.
Well, I guess that's useful.
It's a nice power up. So the orb and the bracelets power up your sword. So I believe that if you have to go to the swamp at level 1, then you'll always get the hazmat suit.
You know, hazmat was in Hydra, which is what Mashama has right now.
Code has not been there, but he did clear all the items in. He cleared all the items in Mado's area, but he's really going to need that hazmat suit to do Oak, just because it's just too nasty to at level 1. Like I said, your health bar is so short that you're kind of hampered on your ability to heal.
So right now we do have access to Oak, which will gain us access to the Stomp fight, and that'll also gain us access to 2 items at Oak. So we got 3 items over there to deal with. Shao gonna sell poison. Luckily, he has an antidote. Which I think he does.
Oh, he's okay. He got slimed in order to avoid, in order to heal himself. So
now, I do believe that the runners have access to nearly 90% of the map.
That's right. Yeah, like we've got general access to every area. We still don't have a sword though, so like there's kind of a limited number of things they can actually do, and they've like just about exhausted all the things they can do without a sword. They've really got to get to Oak. Like the placement algorithm has been lovingly crafted by the randomizer programmer Steve Hacks, and it has some really cool priorities that help put the high unlock items into buried locations so that we get like interesting seeds. And these buried, like as far as like logically buried. And so that means that places like the Swamp Run or the Elder or the Oak Elder, the Oak Child, those things are logically a couple levels in, and that's going to be probably where our sword is.
It's like CodeGorilla selling some cheap stuff. I myself, I always like to get some money, and by money I mean steal from shops. Just selling the shopkeeper stuff. Because that's how a good honest person makes money in these games.
So early into the seed, MP, I guess our most of the consumables. There's like 4 categories of consumables: HP restore, MP restore, warp boots that let you warp between towns, and then there's status restores. And the status restores are never really useful because there's a lot of different ways you can restore your status. And early on, when we don't have a healing spell or a teleport spell, the MP restores aren't particularly useful. So if you have MP restore items like magic rings and fruit of power, they're kind of just clogging up your inventory. Alright, so we saw
Sword of Water!
Sword of Water on there.
Putting Chris to work.
Masham's probably gonna... So there's a sequence here. You have to visit the town of Oak and get it on your warp list, and then you're able to do this plot fight with Stom. But there's a few different ways to handle this fight. If you wait until if you do it on the first fight and you mash as fast as you can, you still can't beat him. But the second time, the fight's a little easier, and you still can't beat him. And the third time, if you really mash, or you have their good timing, you can beat him. But that would take too long. So we just use this glitch where you use warp boots, warp back to Leaf, and the game looks at your Y position, says, "Oh, you beat him, right?" So yeah, that's how we're gonna handle that.
So the Sword of Water is going to open up a lot more stuff as well, because Sword of Water will let us make bridges over water. That'll get us to Chiron, the land of the terrorists, as I like to call it. And we can easily get a gold grind there. We can steal some really high-end armor and shields, take them back to Bryn Mawr, sell them for a lot of money, and then we'll be set for the rest of the game for money.
So
That's
Code
right.
just made a
Mashama making the
mistake.
beeline for that play.
Code accidentally reset when he returned the child to Oak, and then instead of hitting
Oh,
continue,
no.
he hit start. And I don't think he realized he could reset the game and still hit continue, so he's starting from scratch.
Oh no!
All he needs
This
to do is
is-
just get. All he needs to do is just get the hazmat. Magic ring
Yeah,
from Zebu.
It's still a bit of a loss here. He has to get all the way back to Hydra.
Oh, he
is
also
gonna
needs
require-
telepathy.
That's right, yeah.
So Hydra is water walls, so we can get a lot of items up here. And there's also a bunch of
Well-
robots. Rabbit. Oh no, that's not Hydra. That is Saber West, which has some rabbit boots.
Wait, isn't this is a dead end? What's Mashama doing?
Well, as we all
He's
know,
looking at his face there. He just realized it. I think he's in Fog Lamp, or yeah, that's right. This is Fog Lamp Cave.
oh, did he wild warp again?
He wild warped. Yeah, I guess he decided he didn't want anything in Hydra, and
It wasn't Hydra. It was
he at
Saber
Hydra?
West.
Saber West. Okay.
I think Hydra is also a water wall or a firewall.
Code's going back to when he could have gotten. I guess did he forget where the? I don't know. He's lost so much time. This is just kind of sad. Not like this.
The gas mask was at Hydra, and telepathy was
That's
at
right. It was the
Native.
first item on Hydra. I guess he remembered. Okay, he remembered where telepathy was. Maybe now he's figuring out where. But Mashama's going to have such a lead at this point. And it was completely unnecessary. Even if he hit start accidentally, if you reset immediately and hit continue, you'll be back.
Michelle might
there's,
have a
like,
lead, but the map is fairly open once you get that water sword. So, CodeGorilla could go a completely different route from the Shaman. Maybe just find a way to catch up. Maybe he never has to come here to Fog Lamp Cave.
Maybe.
Battle
Yeah, I mean,
armor.
instead of... Yeah, so... I mean, they were like 12 minutes in, but he's still going to be about 5 minutes behind here.
Ooh!
Wow.
Warrior ran, best ring in the game.
And Mashama, you know, he's just going to keep going. So this is...
Early Warrior Ring is amazing because you don't have to worry about charging up. You can shoot your level 1 projectiles and grind like crazy. And you can do it from distance, so you don't have to worry about being murdered by enemies.
Yeah, it's one of the best offensive comfort items.
As you see, some enemies are a little bit more buffier than other enemies. We got polar bears here. They usually take 1 damage per hit. So put them on the do not kill list. Let's see, where else can we go? We got, with the Sword of Water, climb Hydra, I think. Possibly.
That's right, yeah. So we can go up Hydra. He's gonna check these area caves.
Every cave seems to have the same purple palette. Seems more
So let's see
confusing for
waterfall.
me.
Actually, we know. We saw these walls in Waterfall Cave too.
So apparently, Water Sword opens up everything, and I bet Mashama is very upset that you can't kill the Mashamas in this room.
Okay, so for everyone tuning in, Code, it seems like he reset, and then he accidentally hit start instead of continue, and he didn't realize that if he reset immediately and hit continue, he would get his checkpoint back. And so they were about 12 minutes in, but since they knew where some of the items is, he's probably maybe only down about 5 minutes. Actually, I think he's down more than that, because Mashama is still moving.
And Mashama has a warrior ring. Here we go. CodeGorilla's gonna get in his bar sword in just a sec. Maybe he goes to Aurelius, and maybe Aurelius has something.
Aurelius, I guess we can get in her basement, but we can't get her her item.
And just warp boots in the waterfall cave. The shaman's going to go fight Draydon number 2, or Draydon number 1. He is the main antagonist of the game. And as you see, this fight's going to be so dangerous. I don't know if he'll be able to pull it off. Look at this, he's struggling so much. Will he be able to kill Draydon number 1? Oh man, he pulled it off!
One of the bosses that has a very set pattern of movement and not particularly difficult. Oh, thank you for the fruit of lime. We don't have any way to stomp it though.
Yeah, we do. We have rabbit boots.
Oh, wait! Oh, we got the rabbit boots. Okay.
Draydon number 1 had the wind, the orb of wind. Those orbs definitely will come in handy.
Okay.
And it looks like CodeGorilla is doing fog lamp, so he has his warrior ring.
This is Saber West. Or no, that is, you're okay. You're right. That is fog lamp. That has the same.
Everything's just
it's hard,
purple.
it can be really hard to figure out your location.
Especially when they all have the same walls.
Yeah. They're the
Play
same wall,
Matcher.
the same palette.
Well, CodeGorilla is, I think he is on Saber West right now. Maybe.
Yes.
So maybe he might find something useful here. He didn't fully explore fog lamps, so that's going to save him a little bit of time. At least I think he didn't explore it.
Mashama's on Saber West. Code is on. I think
have
Code
no
is in
idea.
Fog Lamp.
It looks like CodeGorilla's going to be going to the back of fog lamp.
Mashama found a firewall. What cave was that? Was that Crystalis plant cave? Or no,
I
was
don't
it
know.
Windmill?
What
Was
color
either
were the
Crystalis plant or
floors?
windmill?
And as you can see, Mashama is just stealing from the shop. That's what heroes do, they steal. See, that's how these people say, oh hey, help us, save the world, but you have to spend money, pay us.
So we've been traveling around here. We haven't seen like anything that's a real progression yet. Been clearing all these caves, but nothing has been sort of like anything opening. You know, we need another sword, or so. What do you think the next progression is going to be?
Well, I don't know if they checked it, but you can get to the rabbit boot area or the tornado bracelet area for Saber West.
That's gonna be. Yeah, that's a good one, Goa. So we could just be walking in the front of Goa. We've only got one sword, though. So, you know, the odds that your sword... Oh, we do have a warp point in Goa to beat, but Sabera 2 tinks off our sword. Okay.
There's Oasis Cave.
Yeah.
There's also a
Mashama check
possibility,
that wall there?
25% chance of rage. Mado number 1.
We can't we need the Sword of Thunder before we can get to Mado 1.
Mado
the
2. Mado 2, I mean.
Yeah, Mado 2. It looks like Mashama's heading that way.
Let's go. And I hope that there's some butterflies along the way. As you tell, us Crystalis fans are very sadistic. One thing to note is right now, like Mashama's level 4, but he also has a DL of 8.
Oh,
he
no,
fell.
Mashama taking a fall.
So the DL, that's danger level, damage level, danger level. But as you pick
Something
up
like
key
that.
items and kill things, kill bosses, that number will go up and it will make the game a little bit harder. So you gotta be aware of that.
Okay. Mashama
Got
going for the... Maybe you're right. Like, Code could catch up here if he goes the right places.
To use Pendant in the Oasis. Got our sexy fruit of lime. Look at that fruit of lime. Very delicious.
Code
Oh,
picks
killing
up
bosses
places.
doesn't raise it? Okay.
No, only picking up key items or unique items. Mashama
Sure.
gonna see if he can break the power ring wall. No.
Nope. Could be rage.
That's right. Yeah, rage is a possibility.
Shama's gonna be attempting to go tomato again.
So there's all sorts of checks that require a random sword, and every time you pick up a sword, you're questioning yourself. Wait, was this sword the sword that I need for this check or that check? You know, when these walls in the caves, you can see the element, but other things we don't know what sword is, including the walls and the bosses. So, for example, you know, we saw Sabera 1 or Sabera 2 there. We know that the water sword does it, but when we pick up, you know, if we pick up one more sword, do we know that that sword is it? We don't.
I don't think we've been to Crystalis either, so that might be a location. Can't kill Mado too. And both runners are synced up. Maybe this is how they tie up right now.
So, the Queen of Portoa, her text gives you a hint as to whether your sword. She has a different dialogue when you have the right sword for rage, and that was the dialogue that says that's not the right sword. So, if Mashama goes to check rage, he's going to be disappointed here.
I don't know. I think he might be happy. He could always sequence break and glitch his way into behind rage.
That glitch is off, as you
Oh,
can
it's off?
see. Yeah. Okay. So in order, the rage skip glitch is if you take a diagonal damage boost into the screen, you can be pushed into a corner. However, the glitch is patched out by making that entrance platform so tiny that you actually can't be pushed into a good spot where you'll be like prevented. Okay, and we can do Carissa Plant Cave, so this could be our progress.
I forgot where CodeGorilla is trying to get to. Has anyone checked the tornado bracelet location?
I don't think so. And with the rabbit boots, it seems like that would be a hot spot.
Yeah, that's what I always do. I always go rage, then Crystalis. Oh, Mashama found tornado bracelet.
Okay, and Code got his rabbit boots at the top of Saber. Let's see if he follows up. Code's gonna get the bad news that he can't beat any of these bosses.
Hopefully he doesn't make the
Is
long
he gonna
trek
try
from
Mado too? That's right. Yeah, Saber West is water walls. We were able to get all the way to the top. The rabbit boots were at the top of Saber West, right next to Tornell. but
Oh, I
neither
just saw-
runner went back and to get the other item.
I just saw something.
What
There is the wall on the left side of Mado 2.
I think they checked that, but I'm not sure.
Well, no,
See
because
if-
they never had the sword back then.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess they haven't actually checked it. Yeah, so Code's probably gonna check that now.
And looks like Mashama's probably checking it as well. So CodeGorilla's not
Wow.
rocking the.
Okay.
So CodeGorilla's not rocking the warrior ring.
Oh no, Code
Well,
taking us.
that's not too bad
Jump.
because he really sees the other way.
And it does break it. This could be it.
Listen,
No.
plant.
The license plant. The expression on Mashama's face.
Where do we go? Is it the tornado bracelet location?
It's gotta be. So, like we said, like the items are in deep spots. Okay, Mashama figured it out now. So
Or front to
that
draw.
tornado bracelet spot has the depth now.
Oh, it's not the front to draw, that's for sure.
No?
It looks like CodeGorilla's going to attempt Mado number 2. Ah, Chris, you were wrong.
Oh, Code is gonna. It would have been great to see this early Mado 2 fight, but
Tough
maybe
ball.
we'll see a later fight that will be even more brutal. All right.
Sword
that-
of Thunder.
Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so Mashama finding the key progress before Code. Unfortunately, we know that Mado 2 is not the answer. He is not vulnerable to the Water Sword. He may be vulnerable to the Thunder Sword. So here's the thing. We got another sword, and there's all these places where we know that there's a random sword that we didn't have before, and now we might. So, like, okay. And this was one of them, but now we know that this is it, so...
How much damage are we doing? We're doing 4 damage. Do some math here. 234 divided by 4. 58 hits. It's going to take 58 hits to kill.
It's not too bad. Now, if you do it about right, you can get two hits in on one shot.
Oh, another
Unfortunately-
thing is with the Thunder Sword, we could kill all the terrorists as Chiron.
That's right, yeah.
We can also kill Stomp. That's another benefit.
That's right. So the Thunder Sword, if you have the so here's the trigger. You have to have talked to Zebu in Chiron, and then you have to have the Thunder Sword, and then you have to visit the front of Goa. And that will trigger the Chiron massacre, after which you can then fight Mado 1.
Macro.
But I don't believe Mashama triggered that yet.
Well, we're at.
so
we're
now
going to
we
see them
have-
kill Kelbest too. I hope we
yes,
don't.
Yeah.
I hope we can't
So
kill him.
there's... Yeah, we want to hope that he can't. He's got to go somewhere else. Give Code a chance to catch up here.
But Gorilla
Code-
putting that
he's
license
got
plate
the-
to use.
Yeah, he's got those boots. He's got to go to the top of... He's got to go to the tornado bracelet spot. So nothing else is really useful, unfortunately, until Code figures that out.
Oh, Mashama's coming up to General Kelbest 2, also known as General Hug and Tackles. He likes to hug you and tackle you. And he's not weak to
and
any
it's
of
not.
them.
Okay, this is lucky for Code. He's got another chance to catch up.
But now Mashama can
A
actually
little more time. If
explore.
Mashama, keeps going to some dead-end spots here, Code may have a chance to catch up. But he's got to go to that tornado bracelet spot.
Come on, Code. You know you want to.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of race left, but this could have been a great chance for Code to, for Code to make a lot of ground catching up.
Let's see, where's CodeGorilla going? Is he going to check Hydra? I guess we haven't seen the Hydra walls, or maybe he's just going to go.
Oh, has he not been to Chiron yet? I guess not.
Now there is going to be another mystery wall here from Mashama. Hopefully he can't break it. And hopefully the bow of truth is behind it.
That's right. We've also got another area behind it. This is either going to be... Let's see.
Carmine.
So which areas have we seen so far in Goa?
We've seen everything except for Carmine.
That's right, yeah. So it's either Carmine or this is going to be the end.
CodeGorilla probably going to Orissa next. Yep, he's headed to the Amazon. Land of the women. Oh, he can't break it. Awesome.
He can't. Oh, no.
So I think Mado 1 was... Mado 2 was the front of Goa. And
That's right,
then
yeah.
that means
Yeah.
Carmine's probably at the back. Oh, wait, no.
No.
I have no idea how you're supposed to get to Carmine now.
Okay, so from the front of Goa, it goes Mado's area, and then Carmine's area, then Sabera's area. Or no.
No, Sabera's last.
Oh, Sabera's last.
So you should be able to
Okay,
get
so where
there
was Carmine?
from Kelbas. And Kelbas is not weak to any of our weapons.
All right, Code's going where he needs to. He's going to start catching up now.
Okay, well, we found a statue of Aunts at the back of Oasis. And we do know that the boat guy wants a statue, but we don't have the flute of the shell flute yet. So he won't show up, sadly.
We've also... Oh! Another sword. Okay, so Code's got his sword.
Come on, Code. Go kill
Do we
Chiron.
remember...
Shama has not killed Chiron yet.
Oh,
like
so
CodeGorilla's-
Code's not going to do... He's going to go back. He's going to go the same direction Mashama went.
This actually could be useful. Well, but I was the one that rolled the seeds, so I'm pretty notorious for rolling the worst seeds ever. Remember that level 50 one we had the other day, Axeman?
Oh yeah, I think you and I both full cleared it before we finished. Okay, Mashama's gonna see if he can beat Mado with the with his Thunder Sword here.
Keep in mind, we
Let's see.
can go and fight Mado number 1.
And it's a no. Yeah, it's got to be Mado 1, I think.
Well, there's also still, I think, the Oasis Cave wall.
That's right. Yeah, we could. Yeah. There's Oasis Cave wall.
Or Rage.
We haven't seen. That's right, Rage. Yeah, Rage is a thing. Oh,
Ow.
the front of here.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, triggering the massacre. And we had a warp point, like, right in there. Oh, okay, we're going
I'm
back for warp
assuming that
points. Okay.
Saber North is ice walls.
Did Mashama never pick up armor?
I thought he was wearing armor. I thought he had the battle
Oh, okay.
armor.
Okay, he did buy the armor.
Yeah, battle
Well, that's
armor was
good
that
because-
fog lamp.
Once you've triggered the massacre, you can't get it anymore.
And
Okay, and we
Mado
can beat
1 is
Mado
weak to
1.
Thunder. That's our second Thunder boss.
This is only going to unlock one item because we don't have change to do Broken Hana, but we'll see if there's anything important here.
Now, who do you say is harder, Mado 1 or Mado 2?
Oh, it's got to be... Oh, okay, and that was big. You know, Mashama may think he's behind because he's been, like, he was last... I think he was pretty much last location on the Sword of Thunder there.
Well,
He thinks...
I
think he thinks he's behind.
Just think if CodeGorilla goes to fight Mado 1, he might actually catch up here. Or at least get back into contention.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to go fight Mado 1. That's what...
Let's go back to Bryn. I don't know why he's dumping off his milk herbs, unless those weren't milk herbs.
Yeah, I think they might have been lysis plants or something.
Well, we're going to see if Mado 2 is going to be weak to the Wind Sword. And we do have I think we do have level 3 Wind. Which should make
So
it a
in
little
order
bit
to
easier.
spawn the final boss, you have to beat all of the main bosses. You have to beat all of the Tetrarchs, and you have to beat Dragon 1, who has already gone down. And so this is beating all these bosses is something you have to do eventually. And we know that past Mado 2 here is going to be... It's going to
Weak to
be
Wind.
Carmine's floor. And he is vulnerable, so this is going to...
Yeah, he's just going to go down simply.
Oh, yeah. So this is pretty much it. Now, we still haven't seen what Rage is. There's, you know, a good chance that we can do Rage now. But that, you know, that fog lamp... Oh, wait, no, we know that the Bone Owner wants a statue. But it could be the... That could be the Statue of Onyx that we've got.
So we got a fog lamp. That means we still have to find the broken statue lamp.
Okay, so Code fighting Sabera 2 here.
Come on, be a
longish
firewall.
fight,
Come on, Mashama firewall.
So there is another wall here, and there's a chance that it's a totally random wall, and it could be... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So Mashama's going to be able to get in here. We still don't know what Carmine's going to be weak to.
Magic ring. Opal statue for CodeGorilla. Both players still have their opal statues. If you die, those opal statues will revive you. Orb of water. Power ring. Wow, so we got end-game equipment going on for us.
Nice.
Definitely
Yeah,
come
so
in handy.
Mashama's got a bracelet, and he's got the power ring. So that is pretty good equipment for the end game. He's still only on level 5, but, you know, look at the scaling.
Windmill
level
key.
17,
Wow,
18.
everything's here. So Carmine had the Orb of Water, Windmill Key, a necklace, Power Ring. Sadly, CodeGorilla, don't find out that General Hunting Tackles is not going to be weak to any of his weapons.
Carmine, weak against our most powerful weapon, and so goes down fast. So in the randomizer, the
Second opal.
sword's power level is based on the charge level. So if you have the orb and can charge it to level 2, your stabs and your level 1 shots are also more powerful.
I did not see what was behind Carmine, but it looked like it might have been a spell.
Yeah, it was paralysis.
Ooh,
So,
nice. Ooh, statue of Onyx for Slime Soup. Shell Flute.
Okay, that means it's not the statue that we need for the Angry Sea. Or for the Dolphin access. Okay, so this is going to be also Kelp-esque. Let's see. Oh, okay, we can get him. So that's all the bosses in Goa down.
So we still have 2 more bosses left. We've got Kelp-esque 1 and Sabera 1.
That's right. Now, even if we get like absolutely everything, we don't have any access anywhere in Evil Spirit Island. If there's a warp point in Evil Spirit Island, you don't necessarily need the dolphin. But we don't have that. We know that we're going to have to get dolphin access at some point this seed.
It's always a pain to get dolphin because you gotta do all these crazy things. You have these specific items. Flight may also be optional, and we definitely know that we don't need the bow of moon or bow of truth.
We do need the bow of truth, though.
Oh yes, we do. We don't need the bow of sun then.
Right. So in order for flight to be optional, we would have to find everything, like, not only would we have to find the bow of truth, we're going to have to get access to the ocean, too. And we have to get that last sword. So we've got a few things that we'll have to get. The thing is, even though, like, it has the potential, like, you'd have to have everything. Okay, and it was a sword of wind that Rage wanted, so...
And Rage had our 4th orb, so we have level 2 attacks for all of our weapons, and level 3 on the wind sword. We're going to see what the Queen of Portoa has. Yeah, Queen of Portoa, let's see, I did not see what's at the Angry Sea.
So the seeds are always guaranteed to be all items accessible, or all locations are always guaranteed to be accessible. So flight will be available somewhere. So if flight isn't necessary, but someone finds it, it could be it could lead to a bit of a goose chase as they check, flight lock spots.
Made a 1 down for CodeGorilla, and he's got his wind sword. We got something for the boat guy. Oh, never mind. The boat guy still needs his
yeah, we know he wants it. We have several other trade-in items, though.
I thought we used them all. I think the only one we have a lamp and a necklace.
Yeah.
But Akahana, he wants a plant.
Now the thing
we do have the windmill key, so we can check out the windmill.
That's right. Yeah, this is probably going to be something. I mean, so there are 6 items between the windmill. Like, there's 1 item at the entrance, and then 5 items in the cave. So this is pretty likely to have something that we're going to need.
Alright, here's that's where Masham. Oh, Masham's got like a good teleport over to Windmill.
Yeah,
Cave.
he realized there was a convenient teleport point here.
Mirror shield.
It's going to go in the front instead of checking the back. So if you come in the back, it's a little more efficient routing.
That's if you can break the wall.
That's right, yeah. So there's a chance that we'll have firewalls. Actually, no, we did see the walls in here, didn't we? Because we were able to jump to get into the back from a warp point. I think we saw that it was firewalls. So he knows he has to come in the front. Because... Oh, no. Okay, no, it wasn't. It was somewhere else then.
Might have been Saber North or Hydra. Psycho armor.
It's the other thing, we have the ability to climb Saber North. So it's entirely possible that there could be something on Kelbesk 1, and we can beat him now that we've got some more swords.
Got the recover spell.
Oh right, okay, so Saber North was the firewalls.
Let's see what the other item was. And Mouth Herb. Oh wait, we have the goggles. Do we get the goggles in here?
Oh, maybe.
I would assume goggles were found here.
Okay. Code working his way through Goa here.
Sadly, Mashama has probably a huge lead right now on CodeGorilla.
Yeah, this is... I think at this point, even if... Oh no! getting stoned. Luckily his sword is out. Mashama getting his vengeance on that eyeball.
Orb of Water for CodeGorilla. It's gonna be happy to see all these majors. Sadly, He's probably assuming that Mashama's already been here and way ahead of him. Time to fight the vampire.
The thing is,
Count
the
Dracula.
magic rings are not very valuable. That we don't have any like useful combat spells, so there's like loading up on magic rings in your inventory is kind of a waste of inventory space.
Oh, we do have telepathy. That's very valuable. And looks like Windmill was a bust.
Code was out of healing, and he had to use an opal. Was he?
I think CodeGorilla put on the wrong ring. What can we do? What can we do? Wait, are we at Stixie? We're at Stix? No, it's not Stixie.
No, we're in Sabera's area. I think Mashama's gonna see if he can break that wall. We weren't able to break that wall before. Because he's beaten all the bosses in Goa. The only reason to come back here is to try that wall.
We still also have Oasis Cave wall.
That's right, yeah. We did rage, and we've got the shell flute. So we've got that. We've also got no, I guess we can't go to the top of Saber North. What an epic seed.
CodeGorilla does not have level 3 wind. Which, because he hasn't been to the Crystal Plant Cave. We can break that wall, so this is probably going to be progress here. Ivory statue!
Okay, that's probably what the Bone Order wants, and that'll get us on the sea. Because we have the shell flute, we've got rage done, we've got the dolphin healed. So this is going to get us on the sea. Probably going to get us all the way through Evil Spirit Island. And if we're lucky, we'll find the rest of... or especially if Mashama's lucky, he'll find the rest of everything he needs there, because there's a lot of stuff. Also, we have rabbit boots, so we can do a ghetto flight
and paralysis.
Yeah, right. That's what I say. We've got 2 different trade-in items, and we've got ghetto flight, and so there's a chance we could fly over the ocean, and probably Kensu in Swan has something. He's not going to follow. Oh wait, we don't have the alarm flute. Okay.
CodeGorilla.
No alarm flute, so there's no.
Broke another opal.
Let's see if he goes for that trade-in before trying.
Wizard bracelet.
Oh. So Code's going through Goa. He doesn't have the tornado bracelet. I forget where it was.
Dragon 1 and Crystal Plant.
Okay. So that's going to slow him down a little bit.
Mashama opted to do Evil Spirit Island. And... Oh, I was like, it'll be funny if you try and kill these Medusas.
No, you know what?
As we all like to say, these are Mashama's because he loves to kill them.
I think we're going to see a firewall here, and the Sword of Fire is going to be on... It's going to be on Kensu in Swan. Let's see.
CodeGorilla making its way down to Rage.
No,
it's a wind wall.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to be able to clear pretty much everything here.
Now, it would be nice if Sabera 1 was weak to fire. Anyway, we got a bunch of items here in Evil Spirit Island. A lot of people don't like Evil Spirit Island because it's just such a slog to get through.
But you are guaranteed to get a whole bunch of items. There's always something good here.
see, where is
Speed
CodeGorilla right
boost.
now?
All right, I think with that we can. I mean, yeah, like anything that Code hasn't checked yet, Mashama's.
Well, where
get
is
too faster.
CodeGorilla?
He went to the Crystalis Cave, so he's gonna get his tornado bracelet, but it's gonna be too late for it to be much use.
Tornado bracelet it is. And Mashama has way more levels over CodeGorilla by 4. And usually for myself, I always say it's nice to be level 12 for the final area, at the very least.
Yeah, and with all but one boss down, and at this point, like Mashama's keeping an eye out for that. He wants to be ready when he gets everything.
Mashama opted to do the left path first. Sometimes people like to just go right path, but he's staying wholesome to the left path. Brute power for CodeGorilla.
See, if you've only got this left item is kind of a little bit out of the way, but if you've only got like one item, you can kind of gamble that it's going to be on the right side.
Not to mention, if you go with the right side, that is actual progress. So
Yeah.
usually in these things, you want to go toward progress, which means just killing the bosses before going item saturation, because you never know, the boss could have what you need in order to beat the game.
And did you catch that message? The hint for the sea? It is teleport for calming the angry sea. We haven't seen that statue of gold yet, and we may never
Shield
need
rain
it.
on Vamp 2. Oh, Mashama fell.
Oh, Mashama missing the platform again.
Platforms are quite brutal for our runners today, and there's no butterflies. Oh, there's a butterfly. I'm damn paralyzed. For a broken
Not a real big deal.
statue. Well, we still have one more statue left to find, which is going to be the golden statue. Can teleport even do anything useful for us, other than making?
Not really. I mean, it's just we wouldn't have to get any more warp boots, but Shama taking a reset so that he can clear his paralysis status.
Yeah, Mashama's stabbing himself.
Yeah, I should point out both runners using the Misia sprite, the heroine.
What is
Weak to
Thunder?
Thunder.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
is Code? Need to take a bathroom break or something?
Well, there's an alarm flute on what's her face, Sabera 1.
And a magic ring on Clark. Still no Sword of Fire. Where do you think the Sword of Fire is going to be?
Stixie.
Stixie?
It's always Stixie.
Okay, so then the next question, where do you think the key to Stixie will be?
Stixie. Is that even possible to take a wild warp into Stixie?
I mean, if one of your warp points is there, unfortunately we know that it's not. Okay, this is good. Code is in the vampire cave. We know that his next progress item is here. Sleeping Kensu, I think so.
Well, actually, CodeGorilla needs to get back into Goa. That's where the statue was. Wake up, Kensu.
Oh,
There he is, stupid
Chris
Kensu
called
with a
it.
sword. That's why we hate Kensu. These wise men, they want us to save the world, yet they do all these dickish things to us.
Oh, he's gonna? I think he's gonna do the ghetto flight to check Kensu and Swan now. Okay, so Mashama just needs to beat. Wait, where's he going? Okay, he's gonna do the ghetto flight here, but he needs to unequip his paralysis. So the A button normally does your sword, but normally does your spell. But if you have a spell equipped, it's gonna fire off your spell. But if you don't, and you have the rabbit boots equipped, it jumps with the rabbit boots. So in order to do the ghetto flight, you need to make sure that you unequip your spell.
Just FYI, all we need now is the Bow of Truth.
That's right. Mashama does need to
Which
get
I hope
in and finish. Sticksy. Yeah, he needs to go in and beat Mado 1. But yeah, this is coming and checking
1.
This isn't a bad idea.
He needs to beat Kelbesk 1.
Kelbesk 1, right?
Yeah, Mado 1's dead for everyone. And now we're doing now we're looking for Kensu because he's being a jerk yet
Kensu.
Again.
You know, they say you can't be in 2 places at once, but Kensu can.
Yeah, it's just a magic ring.
And Mashama finding he's got to get rid of some magic rings because he doesn't have teleport yet. He's going to eventually need some warp boots.
So someone's in the golden statue.
Yeah.
Maybe we still have Saber North, I guess, but
that's right. Yeah. So I think that's what Mashama's. I mean, and this is a good play. We want to. It's a boss you've got to beat, and there's 3 items and the boss. We don't have the key to prison. With the key to prison, we can get another item.
So there's always still the crystal plant. That's
okay.
for Dr. Hana. What was I going to say? There's still a Oasis cave that we could check. And CodeGorilla's finally made his way back into Siberia 2's area, which is the final key piece for the dolphin interaction. Now, one thing I forgot, do we know what type... so Tornell wants the thunder bracelet.
I think it was flame.
I thought it was thunder. So I might have to look for a thunder bracelet. Oh, there it is!
Storm bracelet.
So we have every bracelet except for fire bracelet. So Mashama's going to be exploring the rest of Saber North. These guards are talking about prisoners.
Code's doing his best to catch up, but he's behind by Evil Spirit Island, which is unfortunately a pretty big gap.
I know. What's the deal? Where's Ski Free at? I think we should just DQ Mashama right now because he didn't save Ski Free.
You know, in the last tournament, he got
prison key.
In the last tournament, he got sort of roundly beaten by someone who did Ski Free. And not only did Ski Free, but like stomped him extra times, and maybe he decided he's gonna skip it after that.
Yeah, I never beat Mashama. Oh, Mashama!
Oh, there goes an opal.
Those opals are actually very valuable for when you get to the tower if you don't have like refresh or barrier.
But if you don't. Mashama's gonna take some extra Medusas. That's gonna get he's gonna hit level 12, which pretty much gets you to the point where you can clear the end game fairly easily. You can do it even easier at level 13. It's gonna take some extra grinding that may not be a good
Two
idea.
gold.
Okay, he's gonna check that key to prison item.
That
I mean,
was
at this point, that bow of truth could be anywhere, and that's all he needs. Mashama gets that bow of truth, he's go. And we're past an hour, so he's, you know, he's looking for it.
Hopefully it's the last time they find. Hopefully it's at the. Imagine if it's at the power ring. Flight.
Oh wow!
That's our 4th spell. Oh, there's also 2 items here in Oasis, and it looks like
Okay,
Mashama's going for
check
both
that.
of them.
Yeah, so we have a flight locked item. There's an item that's on an island you can't get to without flight. And then there's the power ring spot, which is a wall that we weren't able to clear with any of our swords before. He's going to be able to get that now.
Looks like it's going to be wind. So we could have came here a lot earlier. For Mimic. Hydra?
Where will That's right, yeah. We've got Hydra in the top of the mountain.
Where is Mashama?
Yeah, what's this play for? Oh, he's gonna get... Did he not remember that it was... I guess, you know, getting teleport means... So he's gonna have some, like, fetching... He's gonna be going around maybe a little more to find this bow. So maybe he's thinking he's just gonna get this teleport. That'll make it easier. He doesn't have to worry about getting warp boots.
There's also Akahana. We could drop off the plant for him.
That's right. We haven't seen that yet.
Oh, CodeGorilla is on the other side of ESI into Sabera's fortress. Yeah, where is Mashama trying to go? I'm guessing he's at Saber Hydra.
No, yeah, this is Hydra. We had this warp point here, and now he's gonna use it.
Now let's do a stick key.
Useless until we got that fire sword, and now we can clear these items. And he's got flight, so he can get to the item on the top. Will the bow of truth be there?
Oh, it's not in the lag hallway.
Mashama is still getting experience. Will he actually
change?
Oh, change. Okay, so that's 3 items we can get with change.
Yeah, so we've managed to get all trade-in items. We're still missing 2 flutes. What else are we missing? We're missing 3 bows, we're missing iron necklace, Stixie key.
That's right.
Flame bracelet, 2 spells, cyclo arm, and cyclo shield.
That's right. We know that we don't need the bow of sun and bow of moon, but they are out there somewhere.
Little Lime, there's one of them.
And they could be on Akahana, on Stoned Akahana.
Well, keep in mind, we still haven't traded in Brynmare Akahana's item yet.
I think Mashama noticed that now.
Flame bracelet.
Flame bracelet, which is the bracelet that Tornell wants on the mountain. And now that Mashama has teleport, he can actually like teleport between towns and oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh.
That's it. Mashama is go mode. I guess he's gonna get some items here, and that's gonna be it.
So that statue was the plant was in Saber North. At least I think it was.
All right.
Maybe this is West. I forgot where we got the plant, but I marked down Saber North.
So yeah, I guess we'll never figure out what it was, or what any of the change things have, because Mashama picking the right spot. The bow of truth.
No 100% here, sadly.
No.
And flight will definitely make traversing this script a lot easier. So unless something happens to Mashama, he's probably going to win this and continue his reign of terror over CodeGorilla. Now, as we said, the winner of this match will take on either you, Axeman, or Sho Fukunaki. And that
That's
race
right.
is scheduled to happen next Friday.
Next Friday,
August
next week.
16th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, and I'll be waiting.
Oh, you'd be
Or
waiting.
or maybe Sho will.
You know, what'd be funny is that Mashama loses because he got hit by one of the Axeman axes. Yeah, but we got our boy here, Dragon number 2. He's actually a dragon. You could walk into his wings. I never knew that when I originally played this game. Power range
That's right.
with the level 3 Thunder should die in 2 rounds.
Mashama never did hit level 13, but you know.
Oh, level 13
So
is
he's-
usually a gift.
He's still he's not quite sure how far, if he's ahead or not at this point, like, because he's got all these items that, he could have, I mean, he knows he hasn't checked everything, but he also knows that he did some stuff they didn't have to, and so he's wondering, did Code do all that too? He
Okay, now
doesn't
we're at the
realize just
tower.
how far ahead he is.
So the tower, and tower is made up of 3 floors. Every floor you have to do the same exact thing. You gotta first kill these brown robots while trying to dodge this stupid helicopter thing. And you have to kill these white robots, which are actually stronger than the brown ones. You gotta do that 3 floors, and it'd be a pain. Especially when you try and charge up and the stupid helicopter thing wants you.
The helicopters just keep flying in. They don't stop.
I know. Oh, Mashama's almost dead. I don't know how many more opals he has.
Oh, maybe does he not have any opals? He just reset to save his HP. He does not have refresh, and I think he used all his opals.
Oh, Calbass 1 is down for CodeGorilla.
No, he does. Okay, he has one. He has one opal.
In a lot of range for his
Yeah.
dropping over to Thunder. Hey, if you all like to have leisures, just watch Sword of Thunder. Yep, Crystal Plant was in Saber North. So if CodeGorilla, just imagine if CodeGorilla were to go to Akahana right now. Because I think that's all he has left.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't know if it's me.
So
but it
was
sounds
flight
like...
needed? I think not. I think flight.
No,
I don't
it
think there was
wasn't.
anything. Yeah. Mashama did check he checked the top of Hydra, but there wasn't anything there. And unfortunately, there wasn't any. We never even went into Stixie.
I know, what gives? CodeGorilla is now level 11, and he's fighting all these Medusas in the Mashama hallway.
Mashama
Yeah.
has one more floor to finish this.
Okay, CodeGorilla, just head back to Akahana. Akahana. I saw you went to Bryn. Do it. Okay, and now Mashama's going to create one sword from 4 swords. How this is done, I have no idea. But, actually it looks like 2 swords, but turn the 4 swords into Crystalis, the most powerful weapon in the world. Well, he doesn't even have barrier either. So this fight's going to be a little bit tricky without barrier. He is going to do the strats with Opal Statue Invincibility. Hopefully he pulls it off, but I think he's about to lose his I just have Melt Herbs. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him.
Oh no. Yeah, so if you juke it just right and get a little bit lucky with Dinah's shot pattern, you can do it without having the barrier spell, which we don't have. If you have the barrier spell, it's real easy. You just hold down the barrier, and as long as you're in the right spot, you're totally fine. But this one, it takes a little bit of luck to beat this without the barrier spell at all.
Now, if you want to take the slow route, you just start by killing those turrets on the walls, which weren't actually there in the original game. We decided to add them in to make things more tricky for our runners, because why would you want to fight such an easy boss when you can have a hard boss? What'll be interesting is if Dinah were to throw a bunch of Mato 2 shurikens.
Oh no. I think Mashama's gonna have to suck it up and fight the side turrets.
Oh,
I don't know.
Code.
Sometimes it all works out and you can clear this. I know, I've cleared this fight without barrier, without getting hit, but it takes a little bit of luck. It's just based on how the pattern of the shots, which is sort of a product of like this timer that's like going around, and if they just come out at the wrong time, you're probably going to take some damage.
So CodeGorilla is still on the hunt. All he needs to do is just go back to Bryn Mawr.
Mashama really doesn't want to beat these side pods. Oh, he's got it. Okay, he has to not take a hit.
Oh.
Okay, Mashama showing us how to do this.
And with that, Mashama takes first place with a time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, 23 seconds.
GG's. Get your GG's in chat.
So is this going to be a rematch for you, Axeman, if you end up facing off against Mashama?
Yes, in fact, Mashama and I are 1-1 in tournament matches. So this would be a bit of a rubber match if I can, if I am able to beat Sho and do this. Unfortunately, Code getting up on a bit of a goose chase here. He went to the top of Saber West and got Tornell's item, and it looks like it was the key to Stixie.
Oh yeah, there we go, baby. That's what I look forward to, key to Stixie. And I'm assuming we are joined by race winner Mashama. Welcome.
Welcome, and GG's.
Hear all the people cheering for you. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So how far ahead do you think you were?
Not very. There was so much last location, and then I figured out we wouldn't need flight, and then I found flight, and I was like, that's a lot more checks I can do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was hoping for a flightless seed.
It could have been. All I had to do is actually go and turn in that Carissa plant, which I've had for a little while.
Yeah, that's where Code's at right now.
Oh, is he just
He got the
Carissa?
plant. He got the plant and then got flight, and now is distracted by all the flight checks. And then he did Tornell with the storm bracelet, and he's gonna do the key to Stixie.
Yep.
See, he's a real hero. He knows about Stixie. Unlike you, Mashama, who just skipped it.
I don't remember even getting the key to Stixie.
You didn't, but he did.
And that's how you win this seed. You have to get the key to Stixie, so you gotta reset Mashama and start all over again. So how did you enjoy pretty much all the dungeons having the same purple palette?
That was very confusing to start with. Like, it took me a moment. I think, Fog Lamp, I think you saw me keep going the wrong direction from where I wanted to go. So I was like, wait, where is this going? Okay, now I remember which way this is.
CodeGorilla, he's going for it. He's going for Stixie.
Saw you do the dead end loop in Fog Lamp. And we're questioning it.
That's right. We enjoyed that.
I couldn't remember exactly where I was, and so I started going the direction, and then I did the loop, and I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly where I am now. I'm glad I only went there once.
Now, Code had a technical difficulty early on where he reset and he accidentally hit start instead of continue. And he didn't realize that if you reset again right away, you can, get right back to your checkpoint.
Yeah.
And so he just he restarted, and that was about 12 minutes in.
Oh no.
Yeah. But since he at that point he had picked up, I think he was just into Oak. And so he went straight to where telepathy and the hazmat suit were. But he never really caught back up after that.
Yeah, it's still a chunk of time. Put him behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if he was able to
back.
quickly find like hazmat and telepathy, then it would have been too bad.
You need to tell him you can just reset when you accidentally hit start. I do that all the time because I'm trying to menu and it's not switching to continue. So I'm just mashing and I'll hit start.
Yeah, I think we've all
reset, go back, keep mashing again until it gets over.
Yeah, Stixie had nothing.
Now, unfortunately, we're getting a notification that we're gonna have to wrap it up soon for another race, and I don't know if Code is gonna be able to get to finish this.
Oh, we got the
Yeah,
full moon.
right.
Full moon on Brooklyn.
Oh, never mind, we can take some more time.
How much time do we have?
You said disregard.
Okay.
It's about 5 minutes.
Yeah, because that's weird, because these seeds usually take up to 2 hours.
No,
Well,
an
I
hour
think he made a
30 is
mistake.
pretty
He
normal.
said to disregard the 5-minute warning.
Oh, okay, good.
So, Mashama, now that you've won and moved on to the next round, who are you hoping to face? Do you want to face Sho Fukunaki? Or do you want a rematch against the Axeman?
I want to take on Sho. I've raced the X-Men a lot. I usually win. I'm in tournament records.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that, Axeman?
My memory is that we're 1-1 in tournament matches, and it would be a rubber.
Maybe. Did you knock me to lower last year? I forget who knocked me to lower.
I think so. Either I hit you in lower, or I.
Because Dragon Dark is the one that eliminated me in a rematch.
Okay. Yeah,
I knocked
I
Dragon
remember.
Dark to lower and then lost to him.
Yeah, no, I remember in the last match, we had a match and I took it. Because I remember, because I don't normally do the ski free, and you skip the ski free mems. What's with the lag of mems here? Because in our last match, I did the ski free mem just for you.
Oh no, me and Ski Free were on a bit of a break. There was
Okay.
Things happened, words were exchanged.
Well, son.
We said a lot of things we didn't mean. So I've just on a little bit of a break from Ski Free.
Code is determined to 100% this seed. Oh, no, here he goes. Here he goes.
Bryn?
Oh, Code's gonna be a little disappointed here.
Yeah.
disappointed.
So we're missing refresh.
It is.
Oh, and the iron necklace.
He did just find barrier though. I did not have that.
Yeah, he also has the insect flute.
Both bows. All three
I was-
bows, that is.
I think he's got all the flutes.
I was
does
so
flute right
mad I
now.
lost the opals.
Where do you get
He's
the
got like a
gold
full
blue?
orchestra worth of flutes.
Does he still have opals? Nope. He's got barrier
We were-
though. He should be
We were
fine.
watching you try to dodge that last bullet as Dino was dying.
I refuse to do the easy way. You can kill the two pods on the side to make the bullets stop flying everywhere. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm not doing that. I knew I could do it with one opal and 2 medical herbs. I didn't care how long it was going to take me. I was going to do it.
Sadly, CodeGorilla does not have the flame bracelet at all.
He's got the other ones though. He should be good. And he can, if he's thinking of it, he can sword charge glitch the flame bracelet on for the first couple floors. And once he needs to refresh his mana, then just switch to a different strat. Bink. Popcorn time. Aw. Only one round of popcorn.
So, Mashama, do you think all of your practice in those Zelda 2 randomizer seeds prepared you for this?
No. They made me so much worse at this game.
I know, Azteca was a robot all along. Plot twist.
Alright, sword charge glitch.
Yeah, the Zelda 2 randomizer just made me a much more salty person. That thing really likes to kick you while you're down.
Hey, you can always do Super Metroid randomizer, and that'll make you very salty. Oh! The screen changed.
Uh-oh.
Look, we're getting kicked.
I guess we're getting kicked, so. Sorry,
They
we.
told us that Farfaloo had a power outage, so.
Oh.